Hello everyone, welcome once again to another session of Youth Unite. Like other sessions, in this session also, we will learn some important aspects of developing key leadership skills which will help us to grow not only in our organization but our personal evolution also. I will be your host for the next two sessions. In the first session, that is today, we will learn about the various aspects of collaboration, interdependence, convergence and coherence. I will share the recipe of achieving this within your organization as well as within ourselves also. However, after everything has been done, it is not necessary that success comes to us every time. Sometimes success may elude us. Why does it happen? What are the things within our control? What are the things which are not within our control? How to take care of these things? How to take care of failures? These are some of the aspects that I will share in the next coming episode. So first of all, let us understand what is coherence. Coherence is a flow state. It is a state in which each successive act fits very smoothly with the preceding ones. So, you can have a coherent sentence, a coherent argument, a coherent story, a coherent strategy, or a coherent life and organization too. Collaboration is when various parts, they join their hands together. However, when this joining of hands is towards a common purpose, then convergence is achieved. So, convergence is an outcome of collaborative effort towards a common purpose. An important aspect of collaboration is communication. Communication is the lubricant which facilitates collaboration. Convergence is the glue which binds the organization. And coherence is the outcome of collaboration with convergence. Now let us see how these things play out in the actual world. What do you see on the screen? The picture on the screen is that of a Formula 1 pit stop. Can you see how many people are there? There are 20 crew members and one driver. What is the task of the crew? Their task is to stabilize the car, change the tires, adjust the aerodynamics and safely release the car. The car is raised up on the jacks, 4 nuts of the wheels are removed and placed back on. 4 tires are swapped for fresh ones. The car is dropped back on the floor and the drivers pull away from the box. The present world record for the fastest pit stop is 1.8 seconds, which was created by the McLaren team in the Qatar Grand Prix in 2023. Imagine the extent of coherence within each individual and the entire team. How much planning and practice they would have done so as to achieve this level of collaboration and coherence in their activities. And this also shows the interdependence of each team member on the excellence of the other one. Let me share with you a quote from L.I.G.H.T, a management guru from United States of America. He says, "Our world is globally interdependent. If each component in this highly interdependent system seeks the maximization of its own interests, it is hardly strange that the totality can get messed up. Mr. Adizes talks about interdependence between entities at the global level, and he warns us that if any particular entity tries to game the system for its own benefit at the cost of other, then problems are bound to happen. Now, let me give you one of the finest examples of international collaboration, and that is the International Spaceship or ISS. The International Spaceship Program was launched in 1998, and this spaceship is still orbiting for more than 25 years. It is a wonderful collaboration between 15 countries. It has been visited by more than 270 astronauts from 18 countries in 71 expeditions. Isn't it a testament of excellence in planning, collaboration, and convergence towards a common goal? Despite obvious political differences at the ground level, at the space, these countries like the US, the United Kingdom, the Soviet Union, etc., they have collaborated together to achieve this stupendous task. One more very interesting example of international cooperation is what is popularly known as the Owl Peace Project. You know, animals, small animals, especially rodents, they are the biggest enemies of the farmers because they keep on eating the crop as well as the seeds. An owl or the barn owl is one animal which eats rodents voraciously. In fact, an owl is capable of eating 2,000 to 6,000 animals in a year. So it's a very wonderful creature by which the farmer can take care of its crops and seeds without using insecticides. So all across the Jordanian, Palestinian and the Israeli border, the farmers have created owl nests, and these owls, they eat the rodents on both sides of the border. In fact, now this project has been adopted by Saudi Arabia, Greece, Switzerland and many other countries. You see, though at the ground level these countries may be sworn enemies of each other, but when it comes to the greater good of the humanity, all the differences can be removed and collaboration can take place. So what is the learning for us? The learning is create a purpose or a goal which is much higher than the goal or a purpose of an individual. And when the purpose or the goal encompasses a larger aspect of the humanity, then all the differences can be removed and people can work in a more collaborative, convergent and a coherent manner. Some of you perhaps are already working in some organization. If not, one day you'll definitely, or maybe have your own startup. Now every organization has a large number of departments. For example, the finance, HRD, sales, marketing, product design, manufacturing, etc. Now what happens if all these departments, they work in silos? They may be excellent in their own work, but if there is no collaboration across the departments, then what will happen? Will the organization be able to achieve its goal? So, while I need to be excellent in my own job that has been given to me, I also need to understand how it fits into the larger scheme of things. Maybe sometimes I may need to take a step backward. Maybe I need to allow someone else to perform, because that is what the need of the hour is. And that is what collaboration is all about, of giving and taking. So, why do we need convergence? Because convergence is the only way for achieving the goal. And what is coherence? Coherence is a way of thinking. Coherence is the secret glue which allows the individual to excel in its own work, but still remaining aware of the organizational purpose. Coherence, however, is a double-edged sword, because when there is too much of coherence, too much of allegiance to a particular thought and an idea, then change becomes very difficult. Talking about coherence and collaboration, one very important aspect is taking everyone together. And here I am reminded of a learning which I got when I went for a management program at INSEAD in Singapore. We were asked to play a computer game in which we were playing the role of the people from head office who had gone down to the branch office to bring in some change management. We were given some budget, as well as within a particular time frame this had to be achieved. And every activity that we did, it costed money and it costed time. So the earlier we did it, the better would be for the organization. Now we start talking about the change program. We started telling each and everyone why this should be done, how this should be done, how it would be beneficial, how it would make their life better, how it would make the organization more efficient and effective, etc., etc. So we kept on moving towards bringing in collaboration and achieving our goal. But suddenly we realized that time is also running away and the money is also running away, and we may perhaps not be able to achieve our goal. So our team members, we huddled together and tried to find out why this is happening. What is the way out? And suddenly we got an idea. Oh, we missed one person. So this was one person whose role appeared to be very insignificant, that we did not have a proper discussion with him. And he was the person, he was the impediment in achieving the goal. And we spent the last penny that was available in our budget in convincing him. And once he was convinced, voila, the purpose or the goal was achieved. And the entire team agreed for the change in the systems. Now this I learned in 2010, it's now nearly 14 years, and the learning continues to be with me. That if you want effective collaboration, then each and every person in the organization is important. What is the building block of an organization? An individual. So when an individual within himself is coherent, the various aspects of his collaborate with each other, then that individual will manifest the same in his day-to-day living. When all these four aspects, the spiritual, emotional, mental and physical aspects of the human being, they work in tandem with each other, then we can say that he is in coherence. He will work in a flow state. Now, if anything has to be done, if you wish to achieve anything, then you need to act. But before doing that act, you need to express it in words, articulate it. Before articulating, you need to think about it. And before thinking, you get a feeling. So, within our innermost environment, coherence is required between feeling, thinking, articulation, which gets expressed in the form of the action on the physical plane. Now let us summarize our today's session. We learnt three crucial aspects: coherence, collaboration, and convergence. We learnt that these three aspects are important not only for an organization but for an individual too. To achieve these three aspects, communication is perhaps one of the most important attribute or the key. In order to achieve coherence, collaboration, and convergence, we need to create a goal which is much larger than the individual, a larger than life goal. A larger than life goal helps us to achieve these three aspects. And finally, every individual, every small part of an organization is required to be aligned. Atkins, in his book Coherence, says the truth is that most modern businesses are massively suboptimal because the individuals within them have stopped evolving. So, what is it that needs to evolve within the individual? And more importantly, how to help that evolution? So, what is to evolve? Our thinking needs to evolve. Our feeling needs to evolve. Our spiritual quotient needs to evolve. And all these things need to evolve in coherence with each other, because evolution of just one aspect will not result in convergence. And how can that be achieved? Here is where the heartfulness practices come handy. In the last 30 episodes, other speakers have shared with you various heartfulness practices. Do you remember them? Yes. They are meditation, rejuvenation, and inner connect. These three heartfulness practices, when done properly and regularly, help us to achieve coherence within our innermost self. These three heartfulness practices help us to evolve into something better. And how does it help? Meditation. Meditation is the activity in which the monkey chatter of the mind is slowed down and sometimes stopped also. And we hear what the heart has to communicate to us. So just like the communication in an organization is important, so is the communication with my inner self. And meditation is the time when I communicate with my heart, with my innermost self, which helps me to move towards my goal. What does rejuvenation do? Rejuvenation helps us to remove the negative thoughts, the past baggages, the tendencies which are holding us back. We become freer. The impediments get removed. And when they get removed, the quality of our meditation becomes better. And what does inner connect do? Inner connect is the time when we do the SWOT analysis, when we recollect what our goal is, what our purpose is, what is impeding the achievement of my goal. So, all these three practices, when done regularly in the prescribed manner, they converge towards one common purpose, and that purpose is my evolution. The evolution of the self in all the aspects, which helps us to achieve the goal that we have set for ourselves. So, let us experience a session of meditation. Remain connected, and please join me in the next session where we will discuss various other aspects of the same topic. Please prepare for meditation.
Sit comfortably and close your eyes softly and gently. Feel a healing energy move up from the earth into your toes, feet, and ankles. Feel your toes relax and your feet relax, and allow your ankles to relax. Now feel this healing energy move up to your knees. As it moves up, it relaxes your calf muscles. Feel this energy remove all the tension from your knees. Now it is moving further up your legs, into your thighs. Feel your thighs relaxing. Now the energy has moved into your hips and waist. Feel them relax. As the energy moves up, your lower back is relaxing. And your stomach. Now the energy has moved into your chest area. Feel it relax. Feel the energy move up your back and into your shoulders. Feel your upper back relax. And feel your shoulders simply melting away. The energy is now moving into your arms. They too are getting relaxed. Feel all the tension from your elbows leaving. And as the energy moves into your forearms, they too are getting relaxed. Remove all the tension from your wrists as the energy moves into your hands and right up to your fingertips. Now move your attention up to your neck. The energy is moving up and relaxing your neck muscles. Now it is moving into your face, relaxing your jaw and mouth. The energy moves into your nose and eyes, relaxing them. Your cheek muscles are relaxed. Feel your earlobes relax. And now the energy is moving all the way up to the top of your head. Feel it relax. Feel your entire body is relaxed from top to toe. Now move your attention to your heart. Feel that a source of light is already present in your heart, and it is attracting you from within. Do not try and see the light, Just know that it is there in your heart. Be open and receptive to a very subtle energy flowing into you. Relax into this feeling. If you find your awareness drifting at any time to other thoughts, don't fight them. Let them be. Gently remind yourself that you are meditating on the light in your heart. Allow yourself to become more and more absorbed within. Remain absorbed until you hear further guidance. while keeping your eyes closed. Gently come out of the state of meditation. Now gently open your eyes. Reflect on what you just experienced. Try and retain this condition as you return to your daily routine.